starting in verse 24, we read, "And those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. If we live by the Spirit, let us also keep in step with the Spirit. Let us not become conceited, provoking one another, envying one another." So that's 24 through 26, the end of the passage like we just read. So here's what I have to say in my comments. Bringing his comments of chapter 5 to a close, Paul reiterates the true believer's position in Messiah. These are for saved people. We are actually dead to sin. That's our new status. And we're going to see this if we get to Romans chapter 7. We're dead to sin. We died in Messiah. If we belong to Messiah, then we identify with Messiah. And when Messiah died, then we died also. We died with him. Our body died. Our old nature died. We're dead to sin. We are dead to legalism. We're dead to any misuse of Torah. We're dead to any misunderstandings of Torah. This means we're dead to any perversions of Torah. We're dead to the old ideology, the old mindset that teaches that you have to work your way or earn your way to heaven. We're dead to trying to earn God's favor. For the Galatian Christian, it means that he doesn't need to undergo an unnecessary legal status change from Gentile to Jew, as if that will somehow improve his existing right standing with God and Messiah. So we're dead to that old nationalistic way of viewing the Torah as a document that was for Jews only, a document that can only be walked out by a member of Israel, a document that is reserved for an ethnic Jew, something like that, right? We're dead to that theology. We're dead to that ideology. We're dead to that limited, restricted use of the Torah. To be sure, outside of the genuine heart change that happens when we're filled with the Spirit of Yeshua, a change in ethnicity, if such a thing is possible according to some, a change in ethnicity, in Paul's mind, can never do anything to improve our true inner man, especially if that man is an old man. We talked about this last week as well. If you have not been set free by Messiah, if you've not been saved yet, if you've not been born again, to use the language of Yeshua, then you are still dead in your trespasses and sin. You still got the old nature that you inherited from Adam controlling you, and therefore your status is still dead, as it were. I go on to say in my notes, with the Spirit, right, with the Spirit keeping us in step, we can understand now as we read through Paul's writings that it's vital, indeed all of the apostolic writings speak this way. It's vital that we understand the teachings on what we call old man versus new man. It's a status change. It's a change in status, a change in our legal position before God, in our legal status, a change in our not just in our nature, but a change in who we are as God views us. This is what we mean by old man, new man. In Paul, old man is a way of describing the old nature or the old volition or the old will of a person before coming to genuine faith in Jesus as Lord. So old man is unsaved. By contrast, I say in my notes here, new man is a way of describing our nature or volition or will once we have surrendered to Yeshua's lordship.